Hey guys, it's Liar here, and in this video I'm going to be going over tips and tricks on how to go flawless easily. The tips I mentioned are going to be extremely helpful for going flawless in Trials of the Night if you're struggling. Before I go over anything, I just want to give a quick disclaimer. This video is not going to make you a god. I repeat, not make you an instant god of the game. That's your job. It's up to you on how good you play. You have to practice yourself. That's how everyone gets better. If you need tips on how to get better at the game, if you're a complete noob, no offense to anyone watching, but go watch some videos on how to improve in Destiny 2. In fact, I might make one about that myself if this video does well and you guys find it helpful. I will go over a few things in vague detail. Basic things to know are having communication, teamwork, map awareness, game awareness, being familiar with weapon patterns, how to counter playstyles, how to use abilities at the right time, and things like that. I won't go over those type of things in this video, but if you guys want me to, I'll upload a separate video on how to improve your game. But this video is targeted towards people who have some sort of skill level in the game already. Another thing I want to mention before this video starts is the gameplay you see in the background is from my friend Tadco. He's an extremely skilled player, probably one of the best, even though he only uses Last Hope and Mida. He's still a good player regardless. He's the only player I've seen so far to drop 50 kills in the game of Destiny 2. And he's told me he's actually hit 60 kills in a game, which is pretty impressive. Shout out to him. I'll leave a link to his Twitter and YouTube in the description. Make sure to tweet to him or comment down on one of his videos. But anyway, let's start this video. So the first tip I have for you is to stick to your team. But if you are confident, it's good to stay into groups of 2. And that's because team shouting is so key in Destiny 2. At least 75% of the engagements you challenge in Crucible, it's probably 2 people shooting you. And it's so hard to win 1v2s in this game. It's still possible, but you'd want to put that to risk, especially if you're not that good of a player. So you're going to always want to stay in your team so you can help team shot. It's pretty self-explanatory. More people shooting at a target, faster the target dies. And if there's 4 people shooting at one target, that's basically insta-kill. You know the saying, 2 plus 2 is 4, kill 1, that's 3 quick maths. Enough of the man's not hot big shack thing, you know. Get on to step number 2. Be a team player. Getting revives are key. Don't just be like, forget my team, I can clutch this. Teamwork is so important in this game that unless you're playing horrible players, or you're an MLG god like myself, don't laugh at that. You can't win. Take the time to get the revive. If you get damage while reviving, it resets, so try using Titan shields to prevent the enemy from getting another pick on your team, and shoot back. Number 3, never push a main lane solo. This is pretty key as well. For all the major lanes on any map, there's probably going to be someone peeking there. A lot of the time, more than one person. So if there's more than one person shooting at you, then you're going to get killed extremely fast and probably going to die instantly, especially if they're all using scout rifles from the back. So try not to push lanes. You should know where the enemy's going to be appearing at. Just like the first tip I said, make sure you're not solo, because if you do challenge the lane and you're damaged, the enemy can chase you down if you're low enough health. So it's good to have an extra teammate there to help you. Number 4, use the best weapons possible, the weapons that best suit your playstyle. This may sound like common sense, but there's such a variety of meta weapons, as you can say, that some people don't know what to choose. Personally, the best weapons to choose from, especially for trials, are Mida, Uriel's Gift, or the Prosecutor, Anti-OD, Last Hope, or any other Amalon Legendary Sidearm. I personally like Nameless Midnight and the Lincoln Green, but there are so many weapons to choose from. You just gotta find what's best for you and your loadout. Number 5, have a solid team member, probably the best member on your team. Try and get a pick on the flank if you can. Getting a pick is extremely helpful if you're the team to get a pick, and is an extreme cost if your teammate got picked. But like I said, teaming is so important in this game that skill doesn't actually matter, but it can help. So if you set a guy to get a flank and your team does manage to get a pick, it makes the odds 4 to 3, giving you the clear advantage. So if you can make a play with that advantage, it'll be extremely beneficial and rewarding. And if it doesn't work and your teammate keeps getting picked off, then I wouldn't recommend doing it twice, because at that point it would be better just to play safe. Number 6, if it's countdown and your team is planting, make sure to plant the bomb ASAP. Waiting to plant the bomb can get the enemy team set up. For example, if you plant the bomb right away and the enemy team is on the opposite side of the map, getting prepared means things like picking up power ammo faster, because a member of the enemy team usually tries to pick up power ammo when the bomb is active, or for their power ammo in time. You can be set up in a spot where you can see the bomb. Another thing to note is that when someone gets damaged even a little bit, it will set the time to defuse the bomb. Shooting at someone while defusing will make sure they can't defuse it, as long as you're constantly damaging them. So it's good to get in a position where you can shoot them from far away, or maybe an area of effect grenade. Strategy you should try is that when the bomb is planted, don't just stand near the bomb. Play smart and spread out. Try going on sight lines. Make sure to watch for callouts. And if the enemy is trying to defuse it, you need to tickle them with any damage you can. Stall as much time as you can. Tip number 7. Whenever a plan doesn't work, change it. For example, if you send one person on a flank and that one person dies and the plan doesn't work out, causing you to lose the round, probably shouldn't try that again, because the enemy would catch on to that, and make sure you don't find any succession in it at all. It's best to change things up a bit every round, even if you do win. But if you do win, not a bad idea to stick to the same plan. One thing to keep in mind is that the enemy will remember your plan if it was successful, and they might change their plan as well, so you might have to watch out. Step number 8. If you can't challenge, rotate around. Don't challenge when you feel you can't win an engagement. If you're one shot, it's best not to peek again unless you're full health or at all, because the enemy would probably be laning or hard scoping and they're going to be ready for you. Step number 9. Survival. If separated, regroup immediately if possible. Let's say 2 of your teammates get killed. When they spawn up, they're going to be nowhere near you just because the enemy is going to be pushing up on you, forcing them to spawn on the opposite side of the map. If you try fighting off the enemy team, you'll be at a 2v4 disadvantage, which is probably going to turn out bad for you and your teammate. And if you two get killed as well, you're going to lose 4 lives of how many lives you had. And if your 2 other teammates who spawn on the opposite side of the map engage to fight off the enemies, you're going to lose 2 more lives because it's still going to be a 2v4, because their team's still going to have the advantage. So it's best to try to make your way around and group up with your team. The last tip on this list, tip number 10, is to use power ammo to your advantage. If you can be a team player, let your teammates pick up power, you think they can make a good play with it, or if you can make a good play with it. Make sure not to always pick it up if you're not making plays with it, because power ammo is key in trials, or in Crucible in general. The most preferable power weapons for me are fusion rifles, snipers, such as Borealis or the Long Walk, shotguns, anything besides grenade launchers, because grenade launchers aren't the best in this meta. Just make sure you make a play with your power ammo and use it wisely. Anyway, that's going to be the video. Hope you guys enjoyed and found this helpful. Yet again, I want to thank Tadco for the gameplay. I personally haven't been playing Destiny for a while. I haven't had an incentive to play now, so I'm kind of waiting for the next DLC. I've been playing Fortnite and the new Call of Duty right now, and I'm having a ton of fun on there. So expect Call of Duty videos and more Fortnite videos. Still going to be uploading Destiny in the time to come for the next DLC. Just extremely limited. Like I said, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like the video and comment down below if you found this helpful, as it supports my channel and helps me grow. And let me know if you want to see more guides, because I'm down to make them as long as people find them helpful. That being said, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.